Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Mr. 789 with yet another daily cast from Legacy of the Void. Seriously, I'm just ripping off all the YouTubers at this point. I don't know what to do. I have no sense of identity. I'm a loser. But that's fine, because we have a PvP here. I am excited to see what the lower levels of gold and platinum bring to the PvP table. Apparently it's a scout first on the ground or something. That's fine. Regardless, introducing our players in the bottom left-hand corner. Spawning as the red Protoss player, representing nobody, it is nobody. With a nice little silverback gorilla as his portrait, whose name we do not speak of, for he is dead and is his joke. And in the top right hand corner, representing our blue Protoss player, it is EmpireWasted. With a pylon down at this ramp? Oh, I see. He thinks he's clever. What EmpireWasted is going to do, he's going to try to wall off this ramp against those pesky adepts, but guess what? What's that, you fuckface? Come on, EmpireWasted, what are you doing? What's that? What the hell is that? Is that another ramp? I think it is. Can adepts go around? I think they can. Pardon my profanity, EmpireWasted, but sometimes it is so deserving indeed. But that is fine, I shouldn't expect too much. I'm not disappointed. Everyone has their own strategies. I remember when I was in Gold/Platinum League, it was cannon rush all day, every day, until I realized that Terrans could lift their buildings, and that was a very sad realization for me, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back into the game. Forge and Gateway on the way for EmpireWasted. We're gonna see what he wants to get out of that. Maybe a couple of Stalkers. Cybernetics core is what I'm expecting, is what you would normally expect, is what any human should expect. And probably a Nexus here for nobody. 500 mils, yep, there his goes, and there EmpireWasted goes. Cybernetics core coming down for nobody seems like a pretty decent strategy, because that is what every Protoss in the whole history of universe of anything gets after their initial first gateway, assuming they aren't a little cheeky, and EmpireWasted doth agree. This particular replay was sent to me by someone by the name of Idiot8 something. I don't know, it's alphanumeric, folks. But he sent it to me on Reddit, and he said it was a fun one, and I will keep that in mind. He said for me to look at the natural, which, I don't know, is there gonna be a proxy around here is what you were talking about? Is a zealot in production? I don't know. Wait a minute. The production tab doesn't look quite the same. Oh, I'm afraid to look. Oh no! What? You canceled your Nexus? Oh no, nobody. Oh nobody, you messed up bad. You done goofed, but Stargate on the way for nobody. Oh, I've been in this position, nobody. You are not alone. Believe me when I say I've won many games with a cancelled Nexus. Though my emotions did get the better of me during those games. Robo in lieu of a Stargate here for EmpireWasted. We're gonna see what he does with that. Maybe some special tactics, Warp Prism Action. And no Stalkers for EmpireWasted, just Zealots. Zealots. I mean, if you're gonna go through the trouble of getting Zealots in the early game and not Stalkers, at least do it properly. I mean, another Zealot warping in for EmpireWasted. Okay, don't make fun of these people. They are doing the best they can, and they have rank to show for it. I know you were all here once, as was everyone else. Cheeky little probe, not doing anything from EmpireWasted. We'll wait to see if he throws down a base or something. Nexus finally restarted for nobody after punching himself in the face. Oh god, EmpireWasted. I mean, nobody must be so sad. Thinking to himself, oh no, what have I done? I cancelled my Nexus. I'm a pathetic, low-life piece of failure cake. But that doesn't matter, because he has the one unit that can get him back in the game. The one, the only, the Oracle. Oracle, one of my more favorite units, and yes, a cheeky Nexus on the way in the bottom right-hand corner for EmpireWasted. And this Oracle, gonna see what it can do. And there's only Zealots. Zealots don't swipe up. Oh, EmpireWasted. Oh, it's gonna be a massacre. 3 kills, 4 kills, 5 kills. The probes running for their life. This one still has gas in its little probing mouth. But it does not matter. Nobody trying to kill as many probes as he can before he runs out of energy. Not doing a good job of it, but still getting 11 kills regardless. Wow! This may just be me talking, but that did not look good for EmpireWasted. Oh boy, how many? He lost 11 probes with that attack, and they're still not back to work. Apparently they are traumatized after the great Oracle hit of 5 minutes and 2 seconds. Void Ray on the way for nobody. Very interesting composition. Maybe he's gonna use this as a safety Void Ray. I've seen this done a lot. This is fine. He's gonna get some Immortals, some Void Rays, and he's going to take that third base like a champ, because no amount of Blink Stalkers can break into that. This third base, though, probably gonna be what gets EmpireWasted back into the game. A counter! Oh, it's just an observer. Oh, if that were an Oracle, ladies and gentlemen, probably would not have done as much damage, but it would have been something. Oracles? Oracles look like they're wearing skirts, aren't they? In which case I should not be looking there. Wow. +1 shields on the way for EmpireWasted, with his 3 zealots standing shoulder to shoulder, talking to themselves in little Protossy language. Like, hey brother, Entaro Tassadar, did you know we can't kill our oracles? And this one's like, Entaro Zeratul, of course we cannot. And feeling great shame, they have doomed nobody. Wow, it took me too long to get that sentence out. An Oracle on its way for round number 2. Little Automation 2000. The innocent bypasser of it all, recognizing, oh meep meep zeep zoop, I have seen this before. As the Oracle heads in for round number 2. Or possibly not, yes it is, but this time EmpireWasted is prepared. He has a mothership core, and he is not afraid to use it. 1 kill, 2 kill. EmpireWasted? Well, looks like he is afraid to use it. Not using 1 overcharge at all. 1 Stalker, ain't nobody gonna stop that Oracle, especially 1 Stalker. I guess it was enough in this case. Mothership core not being afraid to use its Photon overcharge. Twilight Cancel coming up at the proxy third base, because why not? Tech is important to EmpireWasted, and you know that as well as I do. Another Stargate. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Things just got a little spicier here from nobody. Yeah, Oracle Death. Should have just stayed in space. You know what this reminds me of? The old Heart of the Swarm composition, where you go Charge Blocks, Archons, and Void Rays, and you would slaughter face the Zerg player. You would just run them over if you knew what you were doing. But this is not Heart of the Swarm, and this is not a Zerg. As you can see, this is not slimy, gross, biological boopy. This is nice Protoss lasers, and that is how it should be, and that is why I am Protoss. State of the game. It is 51 to 50 workers, 32 to 32 army supply. Wow, so even. 16 to 30 up. APM. Not amazing from both players. 0 APM there for nobody. Alright, if the game thinks you're doing no actions per minute, you are not doing something very correct. And let's find Void Rays just waiting up in the sky, with a nice little pylon at the tip of their things. Have you ever noticed that? I never noticed that pylon at the tip of there. Wow. Look at that. There. Pylon. Pylon for scale. For reference. There. There. Never noticed that. Oh, baby. A fleet bacon on the way. We're gonna get some nice carrier production is nobody, and I gotta tell you, EmpireWasted not looking to push out anytime soon. Actually, Blink is finishing up, along with +2 being on the way, so maybe he can hit a nice timing attack, which is exactly what you want to do versus this quick Sky Toss style. You need to kill them before those carriers come out. You need to kill them before the Void Rays start doing their stuff, or as I like to call them, Roid Rays, because when they charge up with Prismatic Alignment, they are so strong. That's strong with a capital K, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool. Hey yo, Music Man reference. I liked that movie. Musical. It was a nice musical. If you haven't seen it or even heard of the songs, I highly suggest you do. It's Music Man. Yeah. To the one person who got that, I thank you. EmpireWasted, looking to take a base over here, but first putting 2 pylons just to scout. The 2 scouting pylons, the eyes of the Protoss army. Oh, look, it makes a nice little smiley face. And look, here's its nose. Yeah, this is why I became a caster, right here. So I can point out the face in the map. There must have been a better way to say that, but that doesn't matter. Oracle, ooh, shifty, making its way across the map to this completely protected mineral line. Let's see, no carriers on the way yet? Really? Another Stargate in production, 4th base getting saturated. Ooh, good. 4th base getting saturated for nobody. I just feel if you got this fleet beacon, you really want these carriers. Yeah. Ooh, Void Rays moving out as they are ready to take up this base. Will they transform into Void Rays? Probably not necessary, as little cubes popping down as the Nexus gets cancelled. Oh, eyes get destroyed. The smiley face is now... Oh, I can't rotate the camera. Oh, I'm so sorry. I would have rotated it to make it look like a sad face. And that's the end of the corner. So sad. But I am not a good caster. Let's see what this push can do, though, folks. Let's zoom out. And actually, let's take a look at the units tab. 25 Stalkers to 11 Void Rays. If these become Void Rays and take a nice engagement, especially with some ground support and an Oracle, there is no way EmpireWasted is winning that fight. But looks like there's not going to be a fight for now. Get back to normal zoom. Production tab. 3 Tempests, which I absolutely loathe because Tempests do great amounts of damage, but you know what they don't do? Great amounts of damage. Let me explain what I mean by that. They can hit you from afar, but they will not hit you hard. It's like the kid in the back of the class throwing spitballs at you. It's like, ow, hey, like eventually you'll die from the spitballs, right? But it's gonna take a long time. Time that I don't think nobody has to spare. As it is, 32 Stalkers now up for EmpireWasted, and at this point it starts getting scary when you don't have high DPS in the sky. These Tempests, they're gonna tickle the Stalkers, I guess. They're gonna throw the balls at the Stalkers and they're just gonna be like, ooh, hoo, 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 don't swing that way. And he's gonna be like, shit, it's not doing anything. But we'll have to see that when it happens. That engagement when it comes. It'll pass its course. And the Impulse Crystals on the way. Oh no, Graviton Catapult on the way. For our blue-red Protoss player Nobody, and finally getting those high DPS air units, the carriers, the chunky monkeys of the sky. Oh, lots of cannons coming up. No? Oh, I was a bit disappointed. A little bait and switch there from Nobody, trying to keep me on my caster toes. And let me tell you right now, I'm wearing 3 layers of socks, so checkmate, Nobody, checkmate. 1 Nexus? 1 Nexus. God, I don't know where it's going. Oh yeah, 1 Nexus in production for each of our Protoss players. It is currently 110 armor spike to 109. Incredibly even, but not really, because guess what? This supply very easily kills... Oh, lots of Blink stock. I may have to reevaluate what I was saying. Oh boy, maybe this supply can kill this supply. Oh, it's not looking good. Huge engagement coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is the opus magnum of the game. Can EmpireWasted blink under and kill this army? Oh, I think it's gonna do. Definitely. Void Rays not charging up. Not being Void Rays, they get blinked under. Oh god, the DPS from the Stalkers is so high. Finally charging those Void Rays, but it is not enough. Oh, the Void Rays gonna get taken down. Tempest regretting their life decisions as they try to... No! Why? This Tempest wanted to live with no regrets. That's where it got him, ladies and gentlemen. This carrier gonna go down. Little fires on that carrier. I never noticed that. And the Red Protoss player Nobody runs home with his tail between his legs. Evidence of the F2A move from EmpireWasted, as his mothership core is currently attacking a pylon. Good job there. But it's a hotkey everyone uses. Oh boy, I don't know about this. It's not looking good for Nobody. Actually, it's looking great for Nobody if he can stall it out. Oh boy, here's what differentiates a good Protoss player from a great one. Is when he knows to sack that base. That one, screw it. This one, screw it. That one, screw it. This one couldn't be less important. Because right now, these carriers need to come out. They need to regroup. And they will then kill the Stalker force. But right now, he just needs time. He needs to understand patience is the key here. Is that patience he has? No, just going for it is Nobody. Nobody, that's not a great choice. Nobody would make that move. And he did. Because he is nobody. Wow. All the interceptors going down. But you know what? Not enough DPS from these Stalkers to kill these air units. So that's why carriers have a lot of health, ladies and gentlemen. 150, 250. Oh. Yep, 150, 250. And yes, 2 extra carriers coming out. If he just regroups, I don't think no Empire Wasted can hold it. Can he hold it? No, the Nexus does go down, but that's alright because the carriers have come in turn. And lots of interceptors for our Protoss player. It is 36 interceptors versus 22 Stalkers. And let me tell you folks, these air units don't want to die anytime soon. Excuse me. I'm starting to lose my voice. I wish I had some water. Oh goodness, nice G fuel right now. God, I would go crazy. And it is cleaned up from nobody. Nobody holds the high ground and pushes Empire Wasted, taking his tail out from his legs and putting it between Empire Wasted legs. That's some vivid imagery to last in the night, folks. And now the Golden Armada is starting to take over. It is not looking amazing for our blue Protoss player. We're just gonna follow these carriers for a little bit. Oh boy. I don't know what to say, folks. I don't know what to say. Here is an important lesson. Tech is important in Starcraft 2. Yeah, if you invest with this much money into carriers and an equal amount into Stalkers, guess what? You don't throw resources at each other in Starcraft 2. No, you throw armies at each other. And sometimes one army is just better than the other army. And this is where one of those cases is true. Empire Wasted. Starting to get wasted by nobody. For Harumbi is nobody. Just clan tag? Yeah, clan tag. And, you know, rest in peace, big guy. Big man of the sky. Great ape. And he's starting to go to town in his bases. Pitiful counterattack from Empire Wasted. And I don't know, folks. This looks like the end of Empire Wasted. The blue Protoss player cannot possibly stand to counterattack and kill these carriers. At this point, I bargain to say that it is an F2 A-click kind of game. Which I should not do because I'm in the observer interface. And I could just reset this game back to its beginning if I'm not careful. 17-minute and 30-second mark has passed, and it is not looking good for Empire Wasted, as you may have gotten. Oh boy, these poor Stalkers have no idea what's gonna hit them. These Stalkers, however, they're gonna have a really great idea really soon. Golden Armada coming across and doing its worst to this group of Stalkers, just obliterating them. Look at those shadows. I didn't know Stalkers bled. What? That was from the Stalkers' blue blood? Like an octopus? Stalkers are actually octopuses. Never mind. Wow, that is amazing. Trying to warp in a few additional Stalkers, but it's just... it ain't gonna happen. I don't feel it in my heart. Even if he had 20 more Stalkers, it would be a one-sided slaughter. Look at how many interceptors he has. Look at all the money he has to make those interceptors. Oh, it is looking increasingly better for nobody. Ah, my goodness. What is he supposed to do against this? I mean... oh, sorry about that. There's just nothing he can do. We're gonna follow these carriers around. Little nice stuff from there. Whoa, what was that? Hang on a minute. We have a situation. Oh well, it was nothing. I don't know. It looks pretty over. I mean, maybe there's that one guy in the comments saying, well, if he had 50 Dark Templar at every base and he was trying to base race him and there's no observer out. There are 2 observers out and the Golden Armada is too slow. No, it's not gonna happen. People talk about the Protoss being this... oh, well, the Zerg being the swarm, but this is the swarm, ladies and gentlemen. Those carriers. Come back to Doddy interceptors. You know what? This game is practically over. I don't know how long and nobody's going to drag this on. So we're just gonna play some music. Ahora mismo somos inmortales. No. No, no pantalones. Ah.
What the fuck? Let's do like Donald Duck.
Bit much volume. Nobody turned up that G, that LOL, the BM. That signals to stop with the music, and it is over, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody is victorious, and EmpireWasted has been defeated. Look at how many interceptors are there. Yep, slow, very long, dragged out death from our blue protest player, but in the end, death was inevitable. That is going to be it for me. Props to Nobody for learning how to make carriers and learning how to move them across the map. No sarcasm there. Oh boy. I mean, it was a brilliant tech choice. I mean, honestly. This Nexus glitched out at 6 health points, where I think it means 600, but that's just its interface. And that is going to be it for me. This has been Mr. 789 with yet another LotV update. Or cast, I don't know what to call it yet. Be sure to hit that like button if you liked it. Lets me know that you enjoyed my cast and you have watched my cast. Leave a comment if you are so inclined. And I will see you guys on the flip side.